This is my brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it was way too hard trying to get one of these, but I got one. So here is my hands-on review on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The first thing I noticed when I picked up the phone was how much easier and nicer it is to hold. So first off, my favorite thing that's design-wise is these nice glossy back and sides, because now on my other iPhone 14 Plus, it was non-glossy. It was just like disgusting on the back, and it picked up so many fingerprints, but this is nice. And the second thing that's really great about this new phone is the rounded corners. The rounded corners, that is nice. It makes it so it's way easier to hold in your hand, and I have such a better grip. Then, once I turned on the phone, I realized compared to the A15 Bionic chip, which is in my iPhone 14 Plus, the A17 Pro chip, which is in this, is so much faster and way better. I was doing random things, just like opening up YouTube, just scrolling, opening apps, texting, so much faster on this phone. This phone, way fast. And then I started to play some games, and that was even fast too. That was great, and the built-in graphics made them look even better. The third thing I noticed once I picked up the phone and started using it was the cameras. Now, compared to my iPhone 14 Plus, I'm sorry to say, this thing is a huge jump, and the 14 Plus cameras are now looking bad compared to these. Now, these cameras are 48 megapixel, which is great, but then the ultra-wide is 12. That's fine. But the 48 megapixel main camera, really good pictures. I love them. And then also, I got the new 5x telephoto zoom lens, which goes up to 25 times now. So compared to my 5 times on the 14 Plus, 25 is a big jump. And now I really like using these cameras, and I'm excited to start filming in them. And if you are enjoying this video and excited to see me film on this, leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and hit that bell. Now, here are some bad things. Well, not bad, but some more annoying things that I noticed once I started using the phone. First thing was the action button. Now, the idea of it, I like. But the thing is I wish that you could do multiple actions with it. So say like double hold to do a different action, but you can only do one. So I picked the camera, but I wish I could turn on my flashlight or do other stuff. That's okay. They could fix that. Hopefully they fix that. And it's really hard to reach. Like, if I'm like this, I'm not going to reach my finger. It's a little bit harder to reach than I thought it would be. Maybe they move it under the power button or maybe above it. That'd be easier to touch, but yeah. Action button, I like the idea. Could make it better, but not great right now. The other thing I noticed once I started using it was the battery life. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. It's okay. Compared to the 14 Plus, for some reason, my 14 Plus was doing better in battery life than this, which is really weird. Because I thought this was going to be better, but I think the A17 Pro chip makes it so it drains more. I used it all day, and it actually went down a good 20-30%, and compared to the 14 Plus, mine usually went down 10 or 20%, which is kind of weird. I thought it would do better, but, I mean, they could fix it, or I could just leave it on low power mode, but battery life, it's okay. Now, let's finish off with two things that I like on the phone, but they're not going to make a huge difference in my life. I mean, I don't hate them, but they're not my favorite features either. They're just good features. So the first thing is the dynamic island. The dynamic island, I like it. It's cool. It's fun to swipe things up and it sit there, but I mean, you can't really do that much with it. There's not too many apps that support it. I like it. I'll use it, but it's not one of my favorite features. It's just a feature that I think I'll use a little bit, but I still like it. Now the other thing is USB-C. I mean, a lot of people are happy about this. I don't really care. I use MagSafe anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I guess it's good. I can now charge my AirPods with my phone, but I mean, that's just, I like it. It's good. Now I can charge my iPad the same, but it's just okay. So, what do I think about the 15 Pro Max hands-on? Now, I really like it. I like the cameras, the design. I like the action button. I mean, they could do better with it, but it's still cool. USB-C. It's a good phone. But the battery life, that might bother me a little bit, but hopefully I'll get used to it, or it gets better. That concludes today's Tech and Gadgets for You video. If you did enjoy, then leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Since I got better cameras, I decided let's do a video on how to take good pictures. I'm going to be doing that video pretty soon. Just leave a like for that video. That concludes today's video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, by the way. Bye!